In an otherwise quiet, unassuming area of Southern California, this weekend a cultural phenomenon is exploding. So I'm walking down Ventura Boulevard trying to think of an interesting story to cover, and I stumble upon this tribute band playing rock and roll that resonates with a lot of people. So stay tuned, this is going to be a wild ride. Tinseltown has become an epicenter for the American film industry. However, for many, the art of human creativity and originality is at risk. The Psychic Eye has been a spiritual hub for decades, a kind of mystic place surviving the digital age. From a distance, the Los Angeles skyline dominates, but the ground-level view offers a different kind of truth.
That truth is the raw, unfiltered narrative of Skid Row. Now, these aren't just tents or statistics, but local residents. And what you're seeing isn't just a crisis, but a silent tragedy happening in our own backyard.
A place you would never want to experience if you're a homeless person. Los Angeles is the #1 city for homeless, and they call it Skid Row. And it's not a nice place to be. If you're out here and you're stuck, you can't get up, and they won't get you up. And as soon as you sit down on the ground, they look at you different. And a few of them sat down next to me, and they're like, people look at you different when you sit down here. I said, yeah, I'm down here. Sorry, bro.
After dark, many personal demons fought on Skid Row are amplified tenfold.
There are many stories that I could tell you throughout my experience in Skid Row. The most unbelievable thing you could ever see in your life. I've seen people shot, I've seen people stabbed, I've seen people cut, I've seen a person lose his eye over using somebody's pipe. Seen a guy ask for a pusher to push his pipe, and he took a coat hanger and started stabbing the guy in the neck and the throat because he didn't have nothing to give him.
The homeless pandemic is not only an undeniable reminder
That our society's true measure isn't based on wealth or production, but rather an opportunity to extend a sheer empathy to all those living on the streets fighting for their lives.
in the ocean-scented air of the Ventura County Fairgrounds, it's dusk, and under the amber-glow floodlights, the fans eagerly await the main event. The roar of the engines is more than just a noise. It's a symphony of dedication and adrenaline. Each driver faces the risk of the unknown.
That's just what I've grown up doing, and I just like the competition.
Chase your dreams, do everything if you want to do. I mean, no matter what. I mean, work hard at it. A lot of work doing these things is definitely something that keeps you occupied.
For these drivers, every race is a passion.
I grew up around drag racing. My dad was a drag racer. That's what he loved.
At Ventura Raceway, it's a place where racing history meets high-octane action, a tradition built on pure thrill.
No matter your taste in music, at times the discovery of a new kind of sound or an old familiar favorite comes from the most unexpected of places.
In the quiet neighborhood of Tarzana, California, stands Bar 10, and the popular Metallica tribute band Metallifornia tells us why they're on stage and that 80s thrash metal is still very much alive.
So I like to do this because I like to see the people's reaction in the audience. You know what I mean? I'm doing it because it's fun, but I want to see people's reactions. Like, the more people, the better, and I want to connect with everybody.
Well, really, it's just having a good time, you know? I mean, that's what I love to do, you know? And especially, I mean, I love bass because I can feel it, you know, and I can feel the energy of the crowd and everything. It's just a great situation.
And while live venues in the San Fernando Valley are slowly disappearing, Metallifornia is a visible fruit of an almost unseen musical network and keeping rock and roll relevant.
I was really into the early thrash, the 80s bands, watching their live performance on YouTube, like live, you know, Live Ness, Bit and Verge, the album. Less focus on the guitar playing. It's kind of like some fun show.
Johnny looks like Cliff. Orion looks like Lars. Daniel looks like Kirk when he curls his hair. And I try to look like Hetfield, and we try to sound like old Metallica energy. That's what we do.
So whether you hear it on the street, a dive bar, a bowling alley, or a place like Dodger Stadium, here the music brings back a sense of nostalgia that is absolutely worth preserving. Reporting from Tarzana, I'm Jordan Lawson. Since the late 19th century, the American entertainment industry has become a global powerhouse, but many San Fernando Valley artists fear that true innovation is being sidelined.
Hollywood has always been a go-to for those chasing dreams of fame and fortune. However, many showbiz professionals in the 818 share a wide array of insights and opinions on the future of AI.
I believe that people will pay money, good money, for people to come up with great ideas, for AI to come up with great ideas. Once we find a balance, a perfect equilibrium to everything, I think we can coexist. But until then, things are going to get a little rocky.
Well, I think it'll open up the doors for a lot of people, if they're into AI, to be able to create songs in like a couple minutes. Hopefully it'll do something and create more jobs, and songs can come out faster, movies can come out faster, but hopefully the quality is still there.
Now, while some may consider AI a compelling frontier, others share a different perspective.
AI is not really a creative tool. We might think it is, but it's still just zeros and ones, and therefore this inherently lacks originality. There is no actual randomness to anything in computer technology. And it's the same in any art creation. It will always just be recycling what it already knows.
I just think AI is going to do to the industry what it is doing to every other industry. It's just going to leave a lot of people marginalized. A lot of people that could be working and getting up and going to work and feeling good about themselves and being creative. They can be doing something to support their families and to have a purpose and have a career in life. And it's going to take away a lot of those jobs for efficiency.
So as this debate continues, the future hangs in the balance. Will AI emerge as an industry collaborator or a great adversary? From the San Fernando Valley, I'm Jordan Lawson for the 818 Beat.